The girl decided to see what was under the floor. After removing several floorboards, she discovered a scrapbook underneath. Surprised, she opened it up. Inside were news articles, all documenting cases of missing girls. She was stunned. Missing persons cases happened every year, and they never stopped. The killer was still at large. At the end of the scrapbook, she found a red key which corresponded to the secret door she had discovered earlier. She quickly ran to the laundry room and opened the small red door. Inside was a hidden chamber, dark and bottomless. She shone her flashlight inside. Then, mustering her courage, she stepped in. It was dark, damp, and cold. She felt a little scared. Suddenly, her foot splashed in water. She picked up a bottle. It seemed to be ether, a drug used to incapacitate people. Looking further inside, she found all the belongings of the victimized girls. She picked up a watch and examined it closely. But at that moment, the last scene of the victim flashed before her eyes. Terrified, she ran out. She realized the owner of this house was the killer. The killer had drugged the victims and dragged them into the basement incinerator to burn them alive. Still shaken and unable to process what she had seen, the phone started ringing. She hesitantly answered it. It was the repairman's voice on the line. It turned out the killer was that repairman. In anger, she asked him why he trapped her entire family here, but the repairman only left her with one sentence: "I told you not to meddle." Of course, Xiaomei didn't listen.
What are you gonna do to me? I'm already dead.
The repairman said nothing more and hung up the phone. But when Xiaomei looked back, she was stunned to see a new person at the dining table. It was the repairman as a teenager. He smiled at her with an eerie charm. Xiaomei was completely baffled. The teenage repairman whispered something to her brother. Seeing this, Xiaomei rushed over, only to be pushed away by her brother.
Lisa, no! He's my friend!
Lucia, what are you doing?
Don't you see him?
She had just been there, but when Xiaomei looked down, the repairman was gone. Suddenly,
Lisa, they only see what I let them see, Lisa. And so do you.
the lights above her flickered mysteriously. The clock spun rapidly. Time was flying by. When she turned to look, her family had become motionless as time continued to pass faster. She was shocked to see time was vanishing from her family. They slowly turned into mummies, and amid Xiaomei's screams and despair, they gradually turned to ashes, disappearing into thin air. Under the repairman's threat, Xiaomei cried and compromised, promising not to contact anyone else and to stop seeking the truth. Sure enough, her family returned unharmed. She decided to ignore these troubles. Even if they turned into ghosts, her family would still be together. But then a girl's voice echoed through the vent. She rushed over, despairing and breaking down,
Leave me alone!
crying and begging the other not to find her. But at that moment, she heard water running from the bathroom. Walking over, she saw the faucet was running on its own. She went to turn it off, but just then, the girl appeared in the mirror. Startled, she turned to look around, but no one was there. She reached out to touch the air, but in the mirror, she was already touching the girl. In reality, she was just touching air. The girl